Productivity, defined as output per hour work, is a key driver of economic performance and living standards. However, the UK has faced a persistent decline in productivity growth over the past 2 decades, performing poorly compared to peers like the US and Germany. Addressing the challenge of boosting productivity and leveling up between high-performing and low-performing regions is one of the biggest challenges in the country. Since 2019, UK productivity growth has remained weak at just 0.5% per year on average. Regional disparities have widened as well, with London outperforming other regions significantly. Productivity also varies significantly across regions in the UK. Low productivity is in part the result of the poor performance of the rest of the country relative to London and metropolitan parts of the southeast. The inequalities across the country in terms of productivity represent a significant drag on the economy. In 2021, London presented the highest labour productivity among all regions, surpassing the UK average by 33.2%. Similarly, the Southeast exhibited a 9.9 higher output per hour than the UK average, although it remained notably lower than London's productivity. Key factors behind the UK's poor productivity include inadequate policy making, in particular short-termism, over-centralization, silos and churn, insufficient investments, and skills mismatches. Boosting national productivity and reducing the productivity disparities between high-performing and low-performing regions is one of the biggest challenges in the country. Central to tackling this challenge are supply-side reforms aimed at enhancing the productivity capacity of the economy and increasing the levels of both public and private investments. Some of NIESR's recommendations to boost productivity include reforming institutions and policymaking, boosting investment, and addressing skills mismatch. First, regarding reforming institutions and policymaking, the governments need to commit to an integrated productivity strategy for the long term to provide direction and stability across the government. Also, create a new statutory body to coordinate policies and reduce the persistent problems of short-termism, over-centralization, and policy churn. And also improve coordination between central, devolved, and local governments in designing and implementing productivity-enhancing practices. Second, regarding boosting investments, what is missing is a credible long-term plan to address the shortfalls in public investment and unlock greater business investments rather than tax cuts that will have to be reversed if the next government is to avoid deep spending cuts post-election. Third, addressing skills mismatch has a direct impact on inequality, fostering equal opportunities across generations and improving social mobility. Also providing technical training and target upskilling programs for adults, particularly those in sectors vulnerable to automation. Finally, strengthening apprenticeship schemes, enhancing vocational pathways, and promoting employee development are also vital steps to create diverse opportunities and bridge the skills gap. By implementing these measures, the future government can achieve sustainable and inclusive economic growth.